Yentenase. Na yensi netraze na yambompa. Abribia ezihemba wenyima wa surfima. Inja heno kwa debiareda. Ama hen sunsun men sama. Sayajitum ni yazubobra. Henekra wa ha hai. Nina abwazi. Na yesumu. Yanantu dama wopye otse. Yada wasibio nde hena abawenyim. Hena asem razi bo dua wusunsum konkron no do akasa ezachire hen nyine. Wasam onto asupam ongu nkomapam. Yemfanka yedwuma nhye wenyimnyam. Wo ba Jesus Christ nti. Amen. Nyame edwuma na hwe. Make you his service your delight, his care. I have chosen a theme: women making a difference. Women making a difference. Which is why the text from Esther, women making a difference. And the text is Esther chapter 4, 14b. Esther 4, 14b. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this? Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this? Nyaminiti pomen why wo hima wo mbira otidemi enti sentiri bi wo why wo hima wo mbira otidemi. And therefore it meant that God had a destiny for Esther. That is why, though Esther is not Persian, Esther still finds her way into the palace. God's own providence, God's own doing. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this? Our mothers, our sisters, our wives, brothers and sisters, our world, the one we live in, is permissive, very, very permissive. And society seems to be at its wit's end for solutions. The checks and balances that existed some time ago seem to be no more. And I believe that one way of solving the problems that we have in society is to defer to our mothers, is to defer to our wives, to defer to our sisters. Traditionally, ekoyen kusum amambre wore kansam na ahokyere ba owo kan de yenke bisa aberewa wonka de yenke bisa akokora o wose yenke bisa aberewa na mpo ehwe omana yewom hene efiefie na hene ebusua hwam na wosi hen hwana na osi hen nti madwen yam de se efuna bi abada hene do se nzeme bi atoto chima wo hene abrabom de yeye nyimpe wa asasi do a yekọ hene amam yekọ hene abatan hen mame nim ho a o de yenya mboy yenke bisa aberewa. And therefore, in society where things seem to be out of control, where the youth, where anything they think is right, wama yembisa amami fun. Ankan nchi yenyim de hen amami fu what pams later, what pam in such that or ye free what to one and away to, what to one and away to, and then in Katesia Waba, what pumps up, 1 2 point to 1 and 1 2 point to 1 and 1 be Yembisa. Yembisa. So that these mothers become the role models, these mothers become the mentors for emulation. No wonder Dr. Emmanuel Kwejiri Aggrey made a famous statement: if you educate a man, if you train a man, you train an individual. But when you educate and train a woman, you do that for a multitude. And that saying is important. And therefore, if you look at Esther's demeanor and how she carried herself in the palace, you can appreciate that this woman was on point, knew what she was to do and at what time, spoke the language that she was supposed to speak, comported herself, and did everything rightly. I strongly believe that the children in the church, the girls in the church, is our responsibility as women, our responsibility to train them. There are so many things that we men cannot tell the girls, but you can tell them. Who knows if you have not been brought to take this position at such a time as this. When you read SO 294, SO is the Standing Orders of the Methodist Church Ghana, our constitution, 294. It states, the Women's Fellowship is recognized by conference as a women's organization in the church whose aim shall be to unite women of the church in fellowship with Jesus Christ and one another, so that the spiritual life of each member may be enriched by all, working together, may be enabled to give their fullest contribution to the church, which is his, Christ's body. So, wa frayende yanka mba nyina mbom wa sorum fekuba odzimu wa Jesus Christ m fekuba ode odzimu wa hen so hyanentem de ye ankrankoro wa sorum sunsum bra a ode yebo na ye kenya ye ho onkokor na yebo mozne yesum wa nyamifi onye Ephra was a Afrahan. And therefore, women must be seen to be making a difference in society today for a blissful future for our children tomorrow. It is for this reason that I have chosen that theme, women making a difference, against the backdrop of the capability of women, that we are also able to do what God has called us to do, to play our part in style and in dignity. Esuma Yerusumi, easy and being for French or Mamman Castle. Esuma Yerusumi. Esha Mayesi in a year other induction services. Most in an art or woman and can woman. Was the audience or no, you're different. Or different. Different. Young person, baby, I'm a one for bouquet from Biara, and women, very different. In Simbesiafu, what way you must soon be a wozy to affirm the women of our church, the nation, and the world, to help them to continue to be achievers. Not only that, but to help women to be assertive. Obin says your model one kada were your second grade human beings. You are not. You are not. Sanyankupon obo Adam Ozidetsi no ozobo Adama. Osi oma Adam a day. No oyi Adam nifinaba ewa no ozobo oba. And therefore, if men believe ourselves to be refined, women are double refined. And that is why you should play your part. You should play your part. If we are the head of the home, you are the crown on the head. That is why you should be assertive, be respectful to your husbands and society, and do what is expected of you. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for just such a time as this. I believe that your choice to be members of the fellowship and for the various positions that God has called you to was for nothing. Was not for nothing. There is a reason. God had a destiny for Esther, so he has for you. Especially as no one is an island unto him or herself, it must be noted that success is in unity. In any case, there's an African philosophy. We are because I am. Not the other way around. That I am because we are. So you should appreciate that there is the role that unity plays in all this, and the place of the collective good is for an index. It's a good index for success. You are enjoined to seek this good, bringing all members on board for the effective running of the fellowship. Your motto: make you his service your delight, he will make your wants his care. Should be pursued with all vigor. The Women's Fellowship, as a pioneer organization in the Methodist Church Ghana, we believe that this diocese, and by extension the Methodist Church Ghana, expects to see relevant innovation and creativity in the activities that you put up. And sisan wodoba, and sisan ozum puntu ozeba na yerishwe. The huma be able to miyaka the huma be na daminsami osisi na yetumi ye. Believing and appreciating that your tenure, your appointment as executives will end one day. It is tenured. That is why you were expected to leave a mark which cannot be achieved on your own. In John 15 verse 5, without me you can do nothing, drumming home that reliance on the Lord is what gives success. We want a new, vibrant fellowship for the women, and let the women of the church see you as spearheading that. Now, how did Esther do all that? Who knows whether you have not come to the kingdom for such a time as this? The text, which is the key verse in Esther, is chosen carefully. By the statement, Mordecai, Esther's uncle, reveals that he believes in God. Mordecai believes in God, in God's guidance of individual lives, and in God's ordering of the world's political events, irrespective of whether those who seem to have the power acknowledge him or not. The man him the musu mujinyamizi, and some of you be say muka and a mujinyamizi. Jesus Christ is it. Susan Concronzi, what's the word is it? Was Sunday was Shasi was Sunday school. One ma minimum was a Honka chapel. Into what say while brother no wash a woman minimum him. Into Mujizi. Damara ne Esther or Jizi dead or war Nyamibi. And when I watch Nyamizi, now was sooner there manipiatan Nyami unzi one shambo de biarada. Israel unkom shafu na Juma waye nina or the inumezi. Then Yamina yesumanan ono na odan danihen ono nozi hen can ono bohen chidom. It may be a rose ashi and say, you to me, yes, a share is in conconanium. Sister, or to me, crow or hin, nenima, Esther Ankonekeke, she made a difference. Obi anche on se de okọ na ohin oworen o send on fi kromo ho. Odi baby mpo na on kan baby o fi mpo mfa nche biara. Esther changed the situation in that kingdom. The story teaches that whenever we grieve in private, it is sometimes also to our own peril. And therefore we must share with others our challenges, as Mordecai with Esther. Ejuma yeriyen of no womb. So the baby nesa anwochireba na wangutin edi hye wo ho a obahaw. Oninti ne yewo executives. Oninti no ya ahengutin mpo yewo binum a wota ayechi. Oninti no ya ahengu yewo mpanyimfo so wota ahen nyina ahen echi. Yezi ho nyina bom na yezi ho nyina ya oyeye. Now, if you look at the story of Esther, you appreciate that procrastination is not welcome. Koko sechi ochina mesime dan yemfan ye dwume wa sorim. Etwa no was a na agenentam. Enti edwuma wo de ye yen mama yentwa no china ansa na yaye. We must show immediate demonstration. Yefan sum nyame enhye ne nyam. Osan de se Mordecai no mo anye ndema encha asam ba. Ni nyina na chiri Esther took the initiative. He took the lead. Communication between the queen and Mordecai had to be through mediators. Even when so secret a matter is here, as is here recorded, was under discussion. That notwithstanding, the utter trustworthiness of Hathach, the royal Enoch, is impressive, and contrasts with the treachery of Bigtham and Teresh. Jesus Christ can asam the apufu wokropu ne wogu asawun na wotwe asawun ben enam ahuru pi na no wom wanwanya ne wom tantami na wom igbe mba wom ekoso wa friend en kan fo na so wom ide su wom mbesa afo no wanyimezi ni nyina enam ni nyina wom dem na asore mba yete yeguma ahuru inti yaka ma wata ase de edwuma nyameza ahye won nsen mama won dwene de bibia bokodo totin wo benya nkrofo a wo bakasa etia za amoriye dem ana wo ye ne westa ha nso wo benya nkrofo a wo bobo ho ma waye edwuma. The Tobiases, the Sambala, they are all there in the ministry. Everywhere we find out. Nyamimba ya dosu. Na obandama nyami na owode washen. Taking initiative, therefore, is important, but still bear in mind that in the pursuit of the community good, you may encounter both the encouragers and the distractors. The difference, how you make good this, is through prayer. And therefore, Esther called the nation to prayer, fasted. Fasting no grana way in 1 day. Esther yen 3 days. 3 days. Na ni na na chiri wude ibinum so was escaping, wasn't in the mechir, na was the say azi. Esther anhwi nyina. He called a fast. Esther was courageous and Esther had faith. Because she knew that in Samana Saya, Onankasa Esther su wobokun, so woku Jew funina, nana so Esther or ye Jew ni was never come. And that was what Mordecai reminded Esther that hey, I'm sheni ya asambo to yenina. Hence, by this we are told that God's purposes are not thwarted by the failure of an individual to respond positively to his leading or bidding, and the individual is truly free to refuse it, though this leads to loss rather than gain. Esther wan sheniya asambo to winyina. So Esther acknowledged that she needed support Jeremiah, when he was called by God, Jeremiah acknowledged his insufficiency. All the prophets, Mama Yendrin there, we can do it all by ourselves. We don't know it all. So she called a fast and prayed. And I think that the Methodist Church Ghana and the Women's Fellowship will be surprised if prayers are not said. We will be very much surprised if you don't pray at your meetings and what have you. If you don't sing songs to glorify God, even in difficult times, because Esther did that. If you read Methodist in 485, Isaac Watts hymn, he says, I'm not ashamed to own my Lord or to defend his cause, maintain the honor of his word, the glory of his cross. Ochido bamudumpa menyinwu demabakade damnyami na musuman na mamanizinudo ashe nizon konkron enyiminyam. So the poet accepts the possibility of failure in the time of testing, but the words are prayer for boldness, such as Esther is sure to have prayed during her days of fasting. Woman bisa nyame azokura minyim de oye oinde utemisa for one bible. Temisa for one bible. To woman yam bompa na nyame bete. So to make a difference in society, never forget the place of prayer and fasting. Esther fasted for 3 days. Esther was serious with this because she knew that it is only through this that strength will come. And therefore, she will make the bold statement, if I perish, I perish. Putting her life online for the community. Nyimpa he na wotum was a one kwan was a tour was ma adasamba ya afro wedmum ya your sofo ya your leader ya your embeku penyin so and so and so. Ibotum akade, if you perish, you perish. The mezman hum nyina ma me bibiara meza atwo meza ma esomono. Can we say that? Can we say that? Therefore, after all this, she gathers courage and approaches the king. And he was able to make that difference in the lives of the Jews with her presence in the palace. And because of that, because somebody took the initiative and did what was right. Women have used their resources to further the work of the church and also in the nation. Women have opened their homes to people and shown them great hospitality. Acts chapter 18 to 28. You read of Priscilla all the time, not Aquila. Not Aquila, Priscilla all the time is mentioned. And that woman is maybe regarded or supposed to have even taken the first, had led the home. She had made a difference in the lives of the people in Alexandria. That's the kind of difference we want you to make. Susanna Wesley, the mother of Methodism, and her role and instrumentality in the upbringing of her children, John and Charles Wesley, who will preach and sing the gospel, is what has made us today. Susanna Wesley, Mosi not a number, every Thursday. Remember no what Dawson into what charm one a debia na mawushia. Thursday John Charles Warda would share war mammy. No church home or one more winning the more the winning if on inti and then a was a incident can ye leaders meeting Thursday. We send the Thursday on a Charles na John would share war mammy na woods on como Abraham incident when I do see incident eats then women's fellowship say ya kwedu na yam beya na mu ezikana be fear and it will be homework. And I will try him here by homework. In 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 5, Timothy's mother and grandmother, Lois and Eunice, played similar roles in the nature of Timothy. Timothy, who would tomorrow become a bishop, who affected many lives. Women making a difference in life. When you come to the Gold Coast, there was an Osofo called Mrs. Harriet Wrigley, the wife of Osofo George Wrigley. Ona OBC Joseph Rose Danwo, now named Joseph Rose Danwo, lawyer, the first missionary from the Methodist Mission Society to come and serve this way. Mrs. Harriet Wrigley was the one who founded Wesley Girls Primary School. Today it has metamorphosed into Wesley Girls High School. A schooler will be happy at Naboko. Hey, so no you're Muslim, say you're Anglican, say yeah, but will be happy at Naboko Wesley Girls High School. The role that women play. Making a change, making a difference in society. And I think that we can also do that. We can also do that. We can also do that. St. Augustine. St. Augustine was a prominent bishop of the church. His mother was called Monica. Mami Monica Mosi no otin St. Augustine. St. Augustine na no ye fe. Na mamu se mesafo na wopie no so no opie mesafo no. Na odu baby no se orukogbo esu na mami se twan membo esu se isiara. Osanda kan se egbo esu pe ochede from womb from ma the basic point ezri gbesun nyame ze wonfum nyina acho nti elsha ase foforo na na maami hwe se into guess mebe membo esu se isi atwan sin all your sin finish na agbesu na maami Monica oznen kotodwe otu gufom no bompa da nyame jimebe na se ehwe abokosam na ekenkan St. Augustine na nzama St. Augustine waya so ya Monica nje St. Augustine wanye St. Augustine yani jezi na yano som de ye Christian fo ne fareba PF St. Augustine. Women making a difference. You can also do it. You can also make a difference. You can also make that difference. As in West African history, you can appreciate a certain woman called Jacinta. Jacinta, who during the Atlantic slave trade in the 18th century is described as the celebrated African woman who is credited with the discovery of gold in Brazil. Now listen to what a writer says about Jacinta. Jacinta was a woman either brought in slavery from Africa or born into slavery in Brazil. She would have had her origins somewhere on the Guinea coast, that's West Africa, or in Angola. A woman, one may imagine, of large, splendid frame, strong and confident, tough in mind and morals. Just such a woman as any traveler will meet today without much searching in the villages and towns of West Africa. My belief is that these traits are also in you. Tough in mind, confident, morally sound, a woman with splendid frame. Obi anu ho ye fe. Obi anu ho ye fe. Ebibifu mba wori nyin na won ho ye fe. More until they be no wori nyin na way be. But ebibifu mba, especially Ghanaian woman, wori nyin na won ho ye fe. And that is what happens. That's what happens. And so we must help to do such. Must help. Therefore, as women, we must show diligence and industry to support the home. Women are not made to be a liability, but they are made to be an asset to the glory of God. If you read Proverbs chapter 31, 13 and 19, it tells you that such is the woman, or your industrious, or your diligent. Such is the woman who cooks for her husband and who cooks for the home. On praise man wa boano nkama no kunu monzi. Ibinum ma mo hwe mo bia anya hadam otofufu na nkon wa boano nkama no kunu monzi. If you want to make a difference, you don't do that. You cook for your husband once or twice. I can say you won't walk out. I can spread it on. I mean that is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now say ma Methodists are so being funya away. Or they walk out. I can spread on once or twice. But on in Chad they be what is more one. Let me yampian them. Yep don't want to say ya wow home. Ya wow home. So the way is the man was the man. They are spiritually alert. Spiritually alert as to know the spiritual maturity of their husbands. They study the Bible with their husband and family and pray for them. Read Galatians 6 and verse 1. Read Proverbs 31:27. Esther's story should teach and encourage us to make all this difference in society. In all these, let us appreciate that only one thing is important, and what is important is for us to sit at the feet of Jesus and study and learn. Especially this year as a church, with the theme intensifying our teaching ministry towards disciple making. As the women of our diocese and of the church, it should not be lost on us the role that we have to play as the light and salt of the society. Whenever and wherever we find ourselves, in the marketplaces, in the offices, in the homes, everywhere, our lives must speak for Christ. As the laity of the church, you are already in the world. The lay are already in the world. Look at the number of reverend ministers we have here, and look at the number of lay we have here. The lay is already in the world. So we should let the word feel Christ through that presence. Women must make a difference. After all, the women are more than men, and you must make a difference. As I close the sermon, that is why we sing Blue Way, yeah, bobo. Is that not it? Yeah, bobo. Yes, we bear ya. White, yeah, besheo. Yeah, besheo. Good. Now, in theological circles, blue is a color of hope. In the do. And therefore, I don't think these were chosen for nothing. Blue is for hope. A color of hope. White stands for purity. White stands for holiness. White stands for innocence. And for that reason, we believe and hope that you will live that life to expectation. As you attempt to bring your husbands and family, as you attempt to bring the church and society to Jesus Christ. What, some time ago, where you feel maybe what television do? What's about maybe no kombe. The newsman is different. Okwachabu are different. Now what's the one to them? Let's make a difference. Now, Mapochopi, one my young way Methodist in book 405. Yanto, we will read it through. Yanto, Methodist in 405. Now, the person who makes that difference is the one who also gives to God everything of his for God to take control. That is where and only where you are able to make that difference. Shall we please read Methodist in 405? We are reading together. Go. God be in my head and in my understanding. God be in my eyes and in my looking. God be in my mouth and in my speaking. God be in my heart and in my thinking. God be at my end and at my departing. Mr. Omi say it as a Niambompa. Nyamina sam mba number ho na on san wabra on ye jume. Who knows that you were made queen for such a time as this? One and one him the in the Nyamizu ba soreha in the day for a reason. One and one him ebeta we reach ebeta we busienye ebeta we yankwechi ebesom yes, but one and one him the Nyamizu ba for a reason today. Mr. Zat Sibiara and Azet Sibiaran Susuhun Nanny Nyamizu Honkomo. Then Yamiasi or Wakumum Nabisen. Oma one Hosana was a son. Oma one Kenyan Sunsuma was a son. Ombo also say your bar, say your berima. Now also Fansisa Fabre Busium, Fansisa Fabre Jumum, Fansisa Fabre Fie, Fansisa Fabra Surum, Fansisa Fabra or Ma'am. More today be it. Say waha the Mabri. See him Jesus Christ. Today is a day of salvation. Bisanyame normal wa kwanchre. The Jesus Christ onye nyame ba obowi ozeje henonkwa. Jizi the demonotse no bwewa no ka de jizi. Na nyame obaye wongwa. Se waha na se nko asori biara ebia bibi na ozo bopo ha fine. Asori ni binyi. Methodist aso pi won biambia. Na se mpo Methodist aso na mpede ekwa. Hwehwe asori a woka nyame ne nsam wo kire Bible na fo hodom. Se waha ni si nyim nyame a the Nyamias di inyimin non kan hu ombo na kodusia nensam kodutsna fa meraze amochine bi yanyo fon she razensa na danase dozo ba hada mabri usande sentri bi wo na nyame ozo aba razen na samanye kanya no hu na mo wadom ndoso wo womba hia do fa hia ye adwuma hye ho anyiminyam ma yampo ya ho yamfa ma wosom na raze ma yentena yamfa mo yenyim da hoze na woze ye omfi hia nara ahoze ne fi owe raze ahone wo bisa so nyame emfa nkam ho nde biara da ma hia da ma ahoze ne bi na yentena yensom bibia biya aseda onyi kabia ayo wera as was it wadom undoson wahene nchiramba Emma Hammond do Victoria Otudo Edith Degbedo Sophia Eshanodo no dia wono do Francisa Fabra henda osisi mu dia wono do Francisa Fabra mbaku dia wodo Francisa Fabra connection dia na wondo Francisa Fabra Ghana manim ye wiri mfir dia zenda se onye kabia yes but more whereas it was word of Jesus Christ and say amen.